Hello and welcome back to Definitely Serious. It's a double bill this week.
Is it?
Yeah.
Is it
Meg.
really?
Yeah, we got the Meg.
Oh.
We got Don't Talk to Me.
Oh.
It's not called that.
It's called Talk to Me.
It's called Talk to Me.
Constantly getting this title wrong.
Seriously, it's
I genuinely, it's 3 words.
It's 2 words, you idiot.
Talk to me.
I can't count.
And this is the Year 5 mental maths champion. What
King.
happened? King. Sorry.
It was King. Do you want to go get? I'll get the fucking card from Mr. Wallacott.
Well, where is it? Where is it now?
I'm going to be honest with you, with my recent moving of houses, I'm not sure.
Lost to the ages. So we've got that. Ages. So Talk to Me, the Meg. We've got a few trailers.
Yeah, we talk about a TV show.
Again, we did it last week.
Yes.
And now we talk about 2 more. We're doubling up. Doubling up.
Next week.
We talk about none. No, we talk about none next week.
No, we actually do, yeah. We can see into the future.
Is it a documentary, a TV show? Yes, it is.
It is a TV show.
In fact, we talk about a TV show at length, so I'm sorry, Joseph, I was wrong there.
Sorry. It's fine, Kieran. I'll let you off.
Good man.
Cheers. Cheers for that, Kieran.
Clip.
Let's just fucking get into it, Kieran.
You want to get into it?
Let's get into it right now.
Joseph, we can't do that.
Why not, Kieran?
I don't want to fight you.
I meant let's discuss the film.
Oh, okay, yeah, let's do it.
Let's discuss the Meg and Talk to Me.
Yeah, let's do that.
We can do that.
And the trailers.
And the trailers.
Okay.
Okay, let's do that, Kieran. Okay, Kieran. You should have gone, okay, Joe. Hi, Ken. Hi, Bat. That would have been so funny. Okay, Kieran.
Okay. I've left this in, by the way.
Oh, you fucking idiot.
So now they can see the real you, mate.
Fuck. Shit.
Yeah, but seriously, okay, Joe, let's do this.
No, you fucked it.
Yeah, whatever. We're going for it now.
Kieran.
We're going for it. No, we're going for it.
What the
I'm ending it.
Start the show.
No.
Start the show.
Transition.
Start the show now.
Transition.
I'm leaving.
Transition.
Fuck this shit.
Transition. There's been 2 trailers this week, Joseph.
2.
Yeah.
DOS.
And I'm not tricking you this time. This is actual, genuine, proper information that you can work with.
Yeah. They're both TV shows as well.
We're moving upwards in the world now.
No, they're not both TV shows.
No, they're not. So you just lied to.
I
bought the lie instantly. So
you
what's that say about
believed
me?
it.
And I've just seen the trailers.
Sheeple.
I'm a sheep.
You're a sheeple, mate.
Well, what do you want me to do?
Call him Sean. Right. So we got a new John Wick thing.
Yes, the Continental.
From the world of John Wick. That's actually the title.
I hate that. It's marking, isn't it?
The game's a game.
Yeah, the game's a game.
I'm surprised
From the world of Definitely Serious.
Nice one.
Oh, that can catch on.
Yeah.
I remember when I first heard about this, I thought, why?
Yeah.
Why are we doing this? And then I thought about it for more than 2 seconds, and I thought, I know why.
Yeah.
Money.
Yeah.
John Wick's popular.
Yeah.
Can't keep Keanu Reeves forever. Let's build on this IP. Because obviously we have to make an IP franchise out of every popular thing now.
They do.
I remember, I think there was a teaser or something a few months ago. I thought it looked shit. This one looks quite good.
It looks really good.
Thought some of the lines in the trailer were cringe, but it's just generic trailer lines.
We need more guns.
Lots of guns. That's Matrix. We've already done that callback in the John Wick films. We're just doing it again.
Yeah, but...
I hate it.
Yeah, fair enough. It's in the 70s, that's cool. I hope they really lean into that.
Because it's Winston, isn't it? It's the origins of Winston.
Who's Winston?
I can't believe I just said it's the origins of Winston. It's the origins of Winston Churchill.
From Overwatch? Peanut butter.
The guy... Right, hear me out. Just before anyone... Just hear me out. I'm just doing this so Joseph understands who it is, because I can't remember his name either.
Yeah.
It's the guy
Yep.
who's Blackbeard in Pirates of the Caribbean 4 on Stranger Tides.
No way has he done that as the reference point for this probably really talented actor.
A ridiculously good actor.
Do you know what's funny as well? Don't even remember that. Why would you bring up... You know I don't remember that
Such
Pirates
is life.
movie.
In the recent... The guy... Do you remember when the...
Oh, I know who you're on about.
Yes, thank you. Thank you.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you.
Ian McShane, mate.
Ian McShane, thank you. It's the origins of Ian McShane.
It's the origins of Ian. Sterling. Love Island narrator.
What an obscure one, but we'll move.
Yeah, why has he gone there? Anyway, so trailer looks good.
It does. I am cautious. Why is Mel Gibson in this?
Yeah.
Sorry.
Didn't he also punch his wife?
No, I just got a bit drunk and said some anti-Semitic things. Don't worry about it.
You know what? Don't worry about that. It's fine.
Well, who hasn't these days? Do you know what I mean? A lot of people. Hopefully.
Me and you.
Yeah, hopefully a lot of people.
Me and you.
Yeah.
For legal reasons. So this is, I think, obviously, build on an IP, whoop whoop. Mm-hmm. But could you argue this is one that actually does deserve to be built on?
No.
It's not Trolls, is it?
Yeah, but it's just like The Matrix is cool, but we don't want Matrix spin-offs. The John Wick franchise
Why not?
was great.
Why do you not want to?
I like new things, or just I don't like because it's never
like
going to be as good.
Things.
I like new things.
I like new
Why are you
things.
saying that like that means something?
That's what you said.
No, that's what you said. You mocked me.
I like new things.
What are you saying by that?
I don't know. Just enjoy a fleshed out world.
But the world was already fleshed out, and this is going to be by writers who but it's going to be with writers who aren't the same.
Is it not?
No.
Oh.
It's just going to be.
See, that's very of an issue.
Yeah, it's not going to be as good. Or they will be involved, but they'll be a producer. The overall quality will have no reflection on them whatsoever.
You know what?
Thank you. But I am. It does. I sound like a hater there. I am actually quite excited. It does look good, and I will watch it.
What's the other trailer, mate?
The next trailer was. Can you remember the name of it?
All the Roads Taste of Salt.
All Dirt Roads Taste of Salt. Don't you know that?
Sorry, mate. I don't know this thing that's got like. No, I don't actually. No.
I think this looks amazing.
Yeah, I'm a bit confused though because it doesn't.
It's an A24 film.
Yes, they're good.
We just watched one. We were talking about it later today.
Yes, and then the other one we watched was also good. Men.
Yes, yeah. There's been loads we've watched. I just can't remember.
Beau is Afraid's one as well, which we haven't watched, but we need to watch
that soon.
But yeah, it looks good. But from the trailer, don't know what it's about.
I think
apart
it's
from
very contained little stories, which I find myself more and more preferring as I get older, to be honest.
Wow.
What can I say?
That says something about life.
I say getting older. I'm 22. I'm wise.
Back in my day,
I used to like action films. Now I like dirt roads.
I love dirt roads.
I love dirt roads. Do you know the lead to Salt? I like Salt, actually. Sir, I really like Salt.
You really like Salt? A bit too much.
Yeah.
Watch out for your cardiovascular health.
Yeah, genuinely have a serious Salt issue.
Yeah, seriously though.
So I can't wait for this film.
Yeah. You're going to go...
Finally, someone who understands.
Yeah, you've said to me for years, all dirt roads do taste of salt.
And you've been going, what are you talking about?
Why are you licking the road?
If only there was a film of this that would explain this.
And I was just, why are you licking the road?
Exactly.
You still haven't answered.
No, but this film will answer it for me.
Okay. It's also...
Raven Jackson will articulate my thoughts more clearly.
I've just got her name up as well, mate. I was just about to say it's her filmmaking debut.
Beat you, because we're already connected. We're in the salt sphere. The sphere.
The salt sphere. The salt mind. The salt hive mind, mate. The hive salt.
The saltsers.
The saltsers?
The saltsers. I don't know where that's... We're going to go with it. We're going to keep going with it.
It's just a really salty seltzer.
Yeah.
The competitor to Happy Dad.
I think this looks really cool.
Yeah,
There's not much we can say on it because it's a very simple teaser.
Yeah, we don't actually know what it's about, but I'm expecting it to be really fucked up.
Yeah.
Like, you know that shot of a belly?
Yeah.
If it doesn't burst open in the actual movie, I'm fuming.
We're not watching Alien. Why are you expecting a belly to burst?
Level. After Men.
Yeah, but not all films are like that.
Yeah, but what's it going to be about then? Aren't they all normally weird though? Isn't that like the recurring thing?
No.
Are you sure?
No.
Oh, what?
So
this could just be a really beautiful story.
It could be, yeah.
Oh, for fuck. Really?
Oh, look at me.
Really?
Yeah, it is.
Really?
And I'd like that.
No way.
It'd make me happy.
No way.
No way. No way I want to be happy right now.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, what? All right then. To be fair, that golf film was quite good, and that was just a little personal story, wasn't it?
Right, yeah.
It was, wasn't it?
Where's the consistency, Joseph?
I've just changed my opinion, you rat.
Yeah, and you'll change next episode, won't it?
Yeah. No, it does look good.
Some other news. I don't know how to feel about this one. I mean, and when I say that, I feel very negatively. I'm trying to be nice.
Yes.
There is I didn't know this was a thing.
I forgot about this.
The live-action How to Train Your Dragon film, unfortunately, don't hold back your tears, Joseph, has been delayed because of the strikes going on in America right now.
Psych, mate. Tears of joy. I'm hoping it gets kicked down the road so much they go, nah, no one wants it.
You don't want live-action Hiccup.
Kieran, when I tell you...
You don't want live-action...
Toothless.
I was going to call him Toothpaste. You don't want live-action Toothpaste.
Get the Colgate brand synergy, mate. No, but seriously, though, we never need it. It's a perfect trilogy.
Yep.
Just leave it
Why is this happening? I don't get it.
Money.
Yeah.
It's just money, mate.
I hate this era of live action.
Mate, why do we need a live action How to Train Your Dragon?
Nobody's asked for this. You know what?
No one's asked for it.
I know there's 8 billion people in the world, but I guarantee you now, nobody has asked for this. Like, genuinely nobody. Like, Lion King, there are people who would have asked for that.
Yeah.
Nobody is asking for this. I'm not thinking I want a live action Ice Age.
Oh my God.
Nobody wants this.
Quick question.
They've only done this, by the way, because there's humans in it, so they can do it more easily.
Yeah, quick question. What would be the worst live-action remake of a movie? From the movies we've watched.
Ants.
with Cillian Murphy. Cillian Murphy.
A Bug's Life.
You know, Cillian Murphy looks like the ant from Ants. Do you know what I mean? Do you remember?
Yeah, I've seen that.
Yes, do a live action Ants. Get Cillian Murphy in the costume from that one Doctor Who episode.
Mm-hmm.
The Mothmen versus the Ants. Get him in that.
I'm seeing 5 stars.
7. Explain that. Skip 6, mate.
Ghost at 7.
An Ants live action remake. Nah.
We're starting it now.
That'd be so
We
funny.
need it. I want it.
Do we want a live action remake of Ants spelled with a Z? That's the funniest thing I've heard in a while, mate.
You're welcome.
Where have you pulled that from?
I don't know. It just came. I just thought what would be hard to do.
Ants. On a side note, Monsters Inc. could be awful.
Monsters Inc. could be horrible.
Oh my god! Imagine like a photorealistic Mike Wazowski. That'd be so funny.
I would say live action Cars would be hard, but we're getting that soon with the much anticipated Gran Turismo.
That's not the Cars,
no,
is
but
it?
it's the closest I'll ever get.
No, Hot Wheels.
Oh yeah,
Hot
how
Wheels.
could I forget that?
The
So
gritty.
I'm getting 2.
The gritty. No ways you forgot about the Matchbox movie as well. You're getting 3, mate.
I'm getting a dark, realistic take on the Cars.
You forgot about the MCU, mate. The Mattel Cinematic Universe.
And you've made me happy just thinking about that.
There
I'm
you go, mate. You're welcome.
really happy to hear that
That's
news.
what I am.
I hope I'm selling that.
I am become
how happy
happy.
I am.
I am become happy. Bringer of happy.
Bringer of cars. Barbie, Greta Gerwig.
Oh, I made a male.
First female director.
Not a male.
A male, you've done that twice.
Twice.
That'd be quite disappointing if they'd only made a male.
Really? That's what?
This would be a different conversation.
That'd be extremely different conversation.
Oh,
we probably wouldn't even be discussing it because no one's seen it.
Yeah, I've not seen that. Have you? No. First female director to hit $1 billion. Good for her. Weird that it's happening now.
Does it count?
What?
Because it's an IP, does it count? Does she get credit for it like that?
Well, that's actually, now that I've thought about it, that's one of the silliest things you've ever said.
Go on.
Because, are you telling me other directors get $1 billion based on them? Avatar didn't get $1 billion because it was by James Cameron.
Did it?
No, because it was because of the technology. So does it count?
Oh.
Or does Avengers count? Interesting that you said that. You sexist.
Wow.
Pig.
No, you know what? Cut this. No. No. Because basically, I was just playing devil's advocate.
I'm holding you accountable.
I was just playing devil's
I'm
advocate.
holding you fully accountable.
So why is he cutting the Jew joke, but not this one?
Greta didn't cut the Jew joke, did she?
No, she didn't.
So maybe I shouldn't. If I've left this in, I've changed my mind.
Wow. Please leave it in.
I'll leave it in.
Cheers, bud.
So what you were just saying, it doesn't count?
No, I wasn't. I was asking you if it does.
Yeah, technically you didn't say anything.
What else has hit the bill?
Too many things recently.
No, because I'm saying it. James Cameron get credit for hitting a bill twice on Avatar. I'm saying it. That's his thing. He made that.
Okay, but then Titanic got it because it was Titanic.
Mate, I think the Titanic's poo, mate.
Yeah, but
I ain't seen it, so I'm going to shut up.
But you know, the general audience were going to see Titanic. 1, because it's Titanic, and 1, because it has a romance. It's like saying, does it get credit? Of course it gets credit. Do the Avengers deserve credit?
No way.
Good director.
No way.
Deserved it.
No way.
Yes way.
Fast and Furious 7 made $1 million.
$1 billion?
$1 billion.
What is it? What is your problem with $1 million and $1 billion?
Because $1 billion is such an obscene amount of money.
Okay.
I
hope it.
You can cut this or you can refine it or whatever. So basically, we're going to do a little list of films that made $1 billion, and we'll go yeah or nay if they deserve it or not, based on pure talent and not IP stuff like that. So we've got Avatar.
Yeah.
Yeah. The Lion King, but the 2019 remake. That's pure riding off the fact that it's the Lion King in it. Furious 7.
Paul Walker.
Oh, is that
was
the
one
one
who died? Yeah.
Oh yeah, right. So crazy, but we'll leave it in.
Yeah.
Jurassic World.
No, it does not deserve it.
That's pure Jurassic Park vibes.
Yeah.
Spider-Man No Way Home was pure Toby and Andrew.
Yeah.
Like literally. That's the only reason I watched it. Endgame.
It was destined to do that.
Yeah, it was, wasn't it? Barbie? Yes.
Yep.
IP vibes though, isn't it?
It is an IP. But no, it's just a weird...
It is also a good movie.
Yeah, and it's just the fact that she's actually the first female director. That's mad when you actually think about it.
Why is that?
Well, we know
why that is. We know why that is. Force Awakens.
Star Wars. Guaranteed, isn't
First Avengers.
No, that was important, actually.
But it does have comics, but I didn't know about the comics.
Yeah.
Like, I knew about Barbie before watching Barbie, but I didn't know about the Avengers.
Yeah.
Really. So, yeah, you know what, we'll give it. Frozen 2, mate.
It's all right, Greta. Now you can feel happy because we've said.
Yeah, we'll give her a minute.
You have our permission to feel happy about that achievement.
Frozen 2? Frozen 1.
Frozen 1 was... Yeah, but you know what I mean?
But then that's an original story, isn't it, still? Top Gun Maverick, mate.
Cinema.
Saved cinema.
Yeah.
Even though literally we say it doesn't in like the last episode.
No, but we were just in the middle. We were, as always, extremely inconsistent with what we were saying.
But we also said Barbie and Oppenheimer aren't saved cinema.
But they haven't.
It's a blip,
yeah,
mate.
I don't know.
Incredibles 2 made $1 billion. Incredibles 2 made $1 billion.
Again, like, everyone was just like, it became a thing.
Because it had been so long
Did the Minions get $1 billion, mate?
It's not saying it did here.
Oh, what a shame.
But it did, didn't it?
No, I'm only saying that purely because you were such a Minions advocate last episode.
Oh, Minions?
Yeah.
So I thought you said Dominion. As in Jurassic World Dominion. Not like Dominion.
Yeah, no. I meant Minion.
Beauty and the Beast, the live-action remake.
Okay.
With Emma Watson.
That got a bill?
Apparently. I don't believe this.
See what I mean? It's just pure IP.
No way Lord of the Rings made $1 billion in 2003.
Did it actually?
Return of the King.
That's the last one. I can see that.
All right. Dark Knight.
Yeah, okay.
Skyfall.
Okay. All IPs, by the way.
Do you think it's weird that James Bond isn't called James Bond Skyfall, James Bond Casino Royale, but it still manages to get away with everyone knowing it's a James Bond film?
No. They've never been called James Bond.
No, but don't you think that's weird?
No.
They've never been called James Bond.
It's just big enough as it is, isn't it, really?
Why is it big?
Actually, that's a good point. So it just shows that you don't need to do from the John Wick universe or whatever it was.
Yeah, if it's good enough, it'll stand on its own.
Yeah, and people just know.
Yeah.
People will know it's in the same world as John Wick.
Yeah, literally.
Stop treating audiences like we're idiots. Even though we are, we don't like to be told we are.
And I ain't even fully fact-checked these. I've just gone on fucking websites, so they're probably all wrong.
Right, lovely.
Yeah.
As I say, we're open about our inconsistencies here.
Captain Marvel made $1 billion.
No, it didn't.
No, it didn't, though.
Yes, it did, because
Captain Marvel made $1 billion.
It came out in between the hype for Infinity War and Endgame, and everyone thought it was going to be more closely.
Yeah, everyone thought it was going to be directly related, didn't they?
Exactly.
Oh,
You're welcome. You're welcome.
Cool. Right, what's next then, bud?
What is next?
My God, is it?
Oh my God. I just grabbed my chair.
No way.
It could be, actually, mate, because what's different about this week is that we're discussing 2 movies.
Wow.
We're going above and beyond for our listeners
crazy.
here.
We should point out 2 movies that aren't necessarily together, because we did do Barbenheimer.
Yeah.
But that's a package.
See what I mean? And that was 2 weeks ago, and I've already forgot. So
wow.
What does that say about me?
That is the podcast life. It's Will Ferrell's fault, mate.
It's weird how we're not communicating well here, and yet we're on a podcast. But again, that's kind of the brand we're bringing here.
This is the vibe.
We're breaking ground. We're talking about more than one film again.
That aren't necessarily related.
Not only if we've done it once, we've done it twice. But these aren't as related. These are complete polar opposite films.
They're more related than Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, which was going to be in here, but isn't.
Yeah, but we've decided to leave that.
Yeah, if you want one though, we might do one.
Yeah, might do that.
So first, mate, which one we're discussing? I think we should discuss The Meg.
You want to discuss The Meg 2?
Yeah.
The Trench?
Yeah.
Okay.
Right then.
I won't stop you.
So we watched that today.
I wish I could.
We watched that today. That's the one we watched today. In case you've forgotten, Kieran.
Yeah, actually, I do have a bad memory.
We watched that today.
Okay.
Good film.
What's it?
See, this is where you're a hypocrite again.
I'm not a hypocrite.
Because we literally got you on recording saying, yeah, we need to take the artsy vibe. Oh, it's not made by fucking Quentin Tarantino, mate.
Again, though, actually, you know what? This isn't me being... This is your... idea of extremities. It's either one or the other.
Yeah,
I know it's not artsy, but that doesn't mean it's good.
I can't. No, to be fair, what have you given the original Transformers?
3.
Exactly. So your opinion is void, mate.
Okay. Well, actually, I think
your opinion's void.
You
mate.
know what? No. We'll live it now and see if I've actually seen it. I've just checked. I haven't actually rated it, but it's actually so funny because the actual average rating is bang on 3, and I think this.
How's the average rating? 3.
When was the last time you actually watched it?
There's people. What? The first Transformers movie.
Nobody likes the originals as much as we remember them.
No, you don't even like it, apparently, mate.
That's why I give it a 3 because I hate it, mate.
It's a 4. I give everything a 4.
You know what?
I've done what I've bullied you for doing.
Yeah, thank you.
Wow.
That's on recording now, man.
Wow.
No, but I could actually see 4.
Yeah, it's a fun movie.
But the second and third are not 4s.
Second one is great. Jetfire carry.
Bias. It's bias. Take him out of the film, mate.
Do you know that was my Wii back in the day? It was called Jetfire.
Do you know I did the devil from Doctor Who? Just gave him arms, mate. I called him the Beast.
Why? How have you done that?
Don't worry about it, mate.
Did you make him look like him?
As much as physically possible in
How do you
Nintendo's.
even do that
Don't worry about it,
with the original Mii's?
Don't worry about it, mate. I didn't say it looked good.
All right.
I didn't say
And it was called The Beast.
The Beast. These are the words of the Beast.
Wow. So we're discussing the Meg.
We are discussing the Meg.
Right, Jason Statham fighting a big shark.
This is a throwback to last episode because this fits in perfectly with my bias and complete lack of critical analysis when it comes to Tom Cruise and my just love for the
Yeah. Oh, yes,
image
it
of him.
does.
Set us up, Joseph. Set us up.
Because basically, right, I'm a level with you lads. I love Jason Statham. I love him.
What more needs to be said?
Literally. So
Too
like,
much. Too much.
So you know where like if you do it and you watch something and he does something and you're like, that was awful. I love it.
Yeah, because like there was a few moments in this film when he had horrible one-liners,
Mate, I got so
and I
gassed.
looked at you, and you were clearly just like,
Do you know the problem? There's about a million other scum like you, and
Yeah.
the problem is it's hard to remember them all. And as he stands up, really obviously slowly, preparing to punch the man. I
With the
love
worst,
it, mate.
the slowest monotone delivery you've ever heard.
Nobody's got the cool.
Rasp.
He's got a gritty. He's got a raspy British voice. Like, wait, I love him.
And by the way, this is Joseph who hates over the top British things, and he doesn't like the Southwest.
No, but I
British
tell
things.
you what,
But when it
Jason
comes to
Statham,
him,
he gets a pass.
see what I mean?
I love him.
And that's absolutely fine. So now we're all on the same page. I
get the Tom Cruise effect. I get why you like Mission Impossible.
But he's got the Statham effect.
Yeah, and I love this movie. Unironically, I don't have a fault with it.
I can't believe it's so.
That doesn't mean I'm giving it a 5. That don't mean it's this. That don't mean it's that. I'm saying there's not a fault with it that's big enough for me to ruin the film for me. Considering what it was, if it was trying to tell
considering what
story,
it was so fun.
Like if it was trying to tell a story and it had that one liner, I'd be fuming.
Yeah,
but it's literally called The Meg.
Yeah, literally, I'm going in there. Yeah, but I mean, actually, to be fair, I'm going in there to see The Meg. It's barely in it.
Yeah, that's outrageous, by the way. That should be, what is it, false advertising?
Yeah.
Like, how have they got away with that?
Well, no, it's there, but it's there.
Is it literally there, though?
It's not
it's the equivalent of
all
the
I'm
storm
saying
in
is this was
Fortnite.
the same quality as the human stuff in Godzilla vs. Kong, but you were expecting something from Godzilla vs. Kong.
Yeah, no, because Godzilla's got an actual story there.
No.
The Meg doesn't. The Meg's purely just, big monster.
Yeah, it is.
But Godzilla has a story, mate.
Oh,
The Meg also didn't force a big monkey.
I'm sorry.
No, right, the Meg also didn't force a big monkey into the story for no reason,
No, but
mate.
it forced a big squid, didn't it?
You know what? They
You weren't
treated
crying
that.
about that.
I wish Kong got that amount of screen time.
Oh, and he didn't, though, did he?
Why is he in the title?
But yeah,
Why is he in the title?
It's his film.
Godzilla X Kong, not having it, can't believe it.
So that's the weekly Godzilla rant in.
Yeah. No, there's another one coming up because this director wanted to do one,
Oh,
didn't he?
yes, so we'll get into that as well.
Yeah. So what were your opinions, mate?
What are my opinions? Obviously, I'm not going into this film expecting anything of note.
It's not Schindler's List.
No, it's not Schindler's List.
It's really not Schindler's List.
Yeah, it really isn't. I don't think it could be more different. I find it weird how this treated the Holocaust worse than Schindler's List, but that's just me. That's another conversation.
Oppenheimer vibes.
Yeah. And I said to you while we were there, I was just like, I'm ready for just a crappy...
Turn your brain off.
A crappy little movie you watch on Sunday night to just turn your brain off. It's just mindless entertainment. And for that, it did deliver. Because it was mindlessly entertaining. But I'm not going to sit here and pretend and say it was good.
No.
It was not a good film.
No.
But it's entertaining and just...
Go on, say the tagline. It's not a good film, it's a fun film.
It's a fun film.
And it is.
It is... but then...
No, it is. Shut up.
All right.
No, go on.
Send them all.
Right.
And that's it, folks. We'll see you back next week.
No, if you got... Go on. Actually say it.
Oh, thanks, man.
I want to hear it.
You've changed that.
I want to hear it.
It's not a good film. It is nowhere near a good film.
Yeah.
It is borderline bad at times.
Yeah. It's B-movie with a budget.
It's trash. It's like the human stuff is the villains are trash.
No,
it's the stuff you're writing when you're a kid.
No, the human stuff is trash apart from the three boys.
You just loved it, didn't you?
Loved it, mate. When they're all pouring each other rum at the end.
Yes.
Or like...
Oh, but that was it was such a horrible attempt to be like, look at this happy ending with these people. Nobody in this audience cares. Nobody... No.
I buy it. Do you know how I viewed that movie, Headcanon?
Yeah.
Jason Statham and the Chinese man are in the gay.
Yeah.
And they've just adopted his nephew, his niece, and they're just raising them together.
Right.
Like, think about it. That guy at the end, when she asked him, "I'm still grounded," her actual guardian looked over to Jason Statham to ask, "Is she still grounded?"
Yeah, but...
Like, they're co-parenting.
Yeah, but they're co-parenting, but that's his brother-in-law, Joseph.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, isn't it? See, because I can't remember the first Meg either.
Yeah. Yeah.
I still don't mind. Oh, that explains why we're so close then.
Yeah.
So basically, if you haven't watched the first Meg, go watch the second one and you'll see it how I saw it. The whole movie, I was
Don't
like,
watch it if you don't watch it in the right proper order. I say the right proper order. You have to watch the Meg one.
Get the Meg law, mate.
Yeah, you have to get. But honestly, it was fun. I'm not gonna.
It was, mate.
But then I can see how a lot of people are gonna watch them and think this is the worst thing you've ever seen in your life.
If you think that,
because there's that spoilers, by the way.
Yes.
There's that one scene where the villain's revealed, and it's the one. Yeah, so the whole gag is, she's evil now because she's taken off her glasses.
Yeah.
She doesn't need contacts. She's put in contacts, and now she's the villain.
She never needed the glasses to begin
with.
She
never needed the glasses.
They were fake.
She was a nerd, a fake nerd all this time.
Oh my God, no way.
And then that's how I felt. No, you know what? That delivery you've just done is when they're having that discussion. It's like, how could you do this, Jessica? They were your friends, and there's just no emotion.
You've been friends with them for years.
I don't believe that.
Think about all this money I'm making.
No, yeah.
She literally said, "Get your money up, not your funny up."
And that was the level of dialogue in this film, by the way.
Yeah, genuinely though.
But they meant it.
Oh, it was so good though.
Oh, was it, Joseph?
Right, so let's talk about our gripes with the movie.
Okay.
Right. So. Little Nas level rapping here. There was that one bit where the big bad evil lady, who's so flat and non-existent, you forget. But the one that wore like a pantsuit.
Who had one scene before that, by the way, just announcing someone to come on stage.
At a conference,
and I'm supposed to be like,
who's
there's
this?
no way.
Yeah, literally.
No way they're the villain.
There was a bit where she basically, there's an explosion and that weird cold smoke thing between our ocean and the Meg's ocean that exists.
Yeah.
That got blown up in a very Godzilla-looking like blue mist. I must say, by the way, where's the atomic breath come from? She mentioned that it closed back up, and we'd seen nothing in the film that had been closed back up. So, like, have they just edited it poorly?
I mean, I think they're aware of nobody actually cares.
Again, it is the Meg 2.
Yeah, nobody cares.
Escape to Megalodonia, mate. That song at the end, by the way.
Megalofun.
That was good. Yeah. Why'd no one say that when they went to Fun Island? This is loads of Megalofun.
This is mega fun.
That's a Megalodon.
No,
that song went hard.
No, it didn't. No,
it didn't. It went awful.
Yeah, he's lying. See, I don't know anymore. I can't trust anything.
It's just pure sarcasm. And then, right, can I have my little rant now?
Yeah, mate, I thought,
so
have we not been there already?
We discussed the other week when we were excited for this movie that this director wanted to do a Godzilla movie, and this is his attempt at a kaiju movie. As a Godzilla fan, I say to you, stay away. Stay far, far away.
I say, please, sir, no more.
No more.
Let it
more.
go.
Let it go.
Let it go. Please don't do
get
this.
some help.
Please don't do this.
Yeah, please, seriously, don't ever come near G-Man ever again.
I don't like the G-Man.
I mean, either, but they call it, and I didn't want to call him Godzilla because I've said that, so I was like, I'll mix it up.
Drop him.
But I don't like G-Man.
You don't want to taint his name in this
yeah,
discussion.
You know what? He gets the 98 treatment. Zilla. He wants to do a Zilla movie. He gets the 98 treatment, mate. It's not a Godzilla film.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, I don't want him to. Because, I get, for a start, the kaiju in this movie isn't even a kaiju.
Spoiler
it's just
the
a Meg.
Spoiler of the Meg.
Yeah, basically, is it even a kaiju? No, it's just a big shark.
That existed, so it's not a monster, it's just an animal.
Yeah, although it is bigger than the ones that did exist, but they're still not kaiju. Yeah, Godzilla's a kaiju.
Well, mate, I don't know if you noticed, but in that film, that was the biggest Meg anyone's ever seen.
No, that's the biggest Meg she's ever seen.
And then he goes...
Do the accent.
Biggest Meg anyone's ever seen.
Wow, mate, there we go. Get him to do this dubs for when Jason Statham doesn't deliver his lines properly. Yeah, so it was a kaiju movie. Couldn't do what with a Meg, that's fine. It's a Meg. Show it at least, though. Just show it. Give it some screen time.
You know what? Call me a hater.
Yeah.
I wanted to see the Meg in this film.
Believe it or not, mate, same.
And see the Meg, I don't mean in the background you just show it swimming above.
No, I want actual
stuff. Show me
stuff.
the Meg.
The bits he did show were quite cool. I enjoyed it when it broke. I say the bits, there's one part that I went, wow, that's cool. And it was instant, and it wasn't that impressive. Do you know when he broke out of the facility?
No, I thought
that looked cool.
Yeah, it looked cool, but I was thinking, is that all it's taken? All they had to do...
Yeah, he just swam at it.
I swam at it at a relatively fast speed.
Yeah, literally. We'll ignore that.
There was no... Again, why am I trying to bring logic into this film?
Yeah. Right, so we were. And in relation to no logic, giant squid for no reason.
Yeah, just for the sake of having big
quite
monster
literally,
fight.
no one references it.
No,
it interacts
no.
with the main characters.
And they don't even speak about it.
Like, he literally stabs her uncle, literally stabs the octopus, and no one says anything about it. Jason Statham's off jet skiing.
Half an hour into this film, it kills one of the characters.
Yeah.
And they move on.
Yeah.
And don't say, I wonder what that was.
Yeah, literally.
How am I supposed to do anything
Which
with
that
this?
could have been done quite cool if you teased it more throughout. It just sort of appeared. The shot of it breaching out of the weird...
was so cool.
That was cool. Mm-hmm. That's my other issue with this film. It didn't do anything with it. I understand there's budgetary restrictions. I understand there's people in suits telling him what he can't do. But change the colour of the rock. Yeah, he's invented a whole new part of the ocean for this film and whatnot. So it doesn't have to look like normal.
It doesn't have to look like the Great Barrier Reef.
No,
do you know what I mean?
It may, even if it did look like the Great Barrier Reef, that would be an
It'd
improvement.
look more visually impressive
Genuinely,
than this.
it's giving End Battle of the Flash. Grey blob.
Well, no, that's Endgame, really, isn't it? It's just grey rubble.
Yeah, Endgame was more colourful because at least it had the sky.
No, the sky was grey, mate.
Mate, seriously, this is the least colourful thing I've ever seen.
Yeah, it was horrible.
And I get that...
By the way, compare this to the colours and the use of colour in Avatar: Way of the Water.
Yeah, because I get that we're deep underwater, but you don't have to be dark.
Use some luminescent lighting.
Just establish that we're underwater, and we've already lifted our sort of logical goggles because there's a big shark, mate.
Yeah.
We've already lifted them.
We're in the trench.
I will understand that we're deep underwater without it looking like we're deep underwater.
Or, if you are going to go for this darkness thing, do it well. No, if you're under there, the main feelings would be claustrophobic and you won't be able to see anything.
I think they did do some of them
not
little
as well
bit.
as they could have. Not as well as because they could
not
all
as well
see
as
each
they
other
could have
like
done,
we're going to lose visibility.
Yeah.
It did not affect the next scenes whatsoever.
No.
You wouldn't be able to see where you're running.
Yeah, literally that.
I don't feel claustrophobic. I don't feel like we're at the bottom of the ocean here.
Yeah.
They're not moving, by the way. Like they're walking.
Yep.
Like they're just walking on a beach.
Yeah, literally, that is true. But they're in power suits, aren't they? So that might be the point.
Yeah, they're in.
Advanced warfare
I thought they were
vibes.
going to do something with that. I thought you've missed an opportunity.
Yeah, I thought
to
Jason
just
Statham were going to punch a megalodon.
in the nose.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Knock it out. I could take it.
Yeah.
Then he had these weird creatures which never got named.
No, they never got named. Horrible CGI.
That shot of the T-Rex at the intro, by the way, is literally just the first 2 minutes of the film, and it's 70 million years ago. It's not even in the film. Think about that, by the way. The T-Rex in the advert.
Yeah, did you think it was going to be in the film?
Yeah, why the fuck else would they show it, mate?
Literally just to be like...
No, but why?
Look who's the king now.
What in the trailer would I think that's not happening in current day?
Logic.
Why would I think... Mate, there's a big fucking
No,
shark.
but did you actually think the T-Rex was still now?
Yes, because there's a big shark.
No, you're wrong here, mate.
Oh, God.
Because in the trailer, it opens going 60 million years ago.
Oh, does it?
Yeah.
Oh, shit, I never noticed that.
So that's on you.
Oh, you know what? Fair enough then. Fair
on you.
enough.
Good sir.
Fair enough. So you couldn't do out with the Meg, right? And I forgive that. You could do something with the Kraken. I won't forgive that. It was literally just octopus, but upsize it. Mm-hmm. But he did have his attempt at designing a monster.
Yeah.
Stay away. They were shit, weren't they?
I could have done that.
Yeah, you didn't even think they were something different. That's how boring they were.
Yeah. Well, no, but you could argue that's how you know it works because you believe it's from the dinosaurs.
Yeah, true. But not the guy who said, "I'd love to do a kaiju movie. This is my version of a kaiju movie." If this is your version, mate, stay away. It's a kaiju movie with no kaijus. Deep that, like they were in the water, mate.
Sideline. I say sideline just to bring it back onto the film. That the main antagonist guy was one of the worst things.
Pedro Pascal.
Pedro Pascal's brother.
No, he looks like Pedro Pascal in the Nicolas Cage film. He's got longer hair and the mustache.
Okay, I've not seen that. So.
Does he have the mustache in Last of Us?
Yeah.
Ooh.
I'd say it looks
no, he's
more
got a beard in Last of Us, doesn't he?
Yeah, but then technically he has a mustache.
Yeah, but you get what I mean, dickhead. All right, don't get fucking technical.
Did you hear the power behind
Yeah,
dickhead?
sorry. But in the Nicolas Cage movie, he's just got the mustache, I believe. Okay. And the villain in this in flirty comments.
Oh, I was fascinated by him.
It was so funny because
it's just that the only bit that was genuinely funny is when we've clearly just seen his evil girlfriend get killed.
They clearly loved each other though.
There's no way. Okay, let's not get into how stupid that whole thing was of these two randomers. No, I'm not getting into it.
No, do you not remember him? No, there's a million scumbags in this world,
exactly.
mate. It's hard enough to remember them all.
How badass is that?
Punch.
But it was just so funny after that death, and then he's on the phone to the villain. It's like, no, this is your chance.
You're set for life.
And then we can see him crying, and then she goes, Are you crying on the
Yeah,
phone
they're
right now?
just-
Yeah, because he's just seen his girlfriend
Just get
mauled by a
literally
shark.
eaten. There was a few scary bits.
But then he
though.
gets over it, by the way.
Yeah. Shut up, Kieran. It's fine. It's the Meg in it.
He was genuinely one of the most dedicated haters, and Jason Statham had no.
There's 3 Megs in the water. There's a
He
giant
sees him on a
octopus
jet
the
ski
beach.
while he's far in a. He's not even on the beach. He's in the jungle. Sees a jet ski and just knows it's Statham, and he goes, "What's his name? What's his character's name? Jason Statham's character.
Oh man, I don't even
Let's
know.
call him Simon." And he's looking from the beach and goes, "Not this time, Simon." One. How do you know what he did in the first Meg? 2, how do you know that's him? 3, how do you know that's what he's doing? It makes no sense. And I just have to admire his dedication.
Jonas, mate. Jonas was his name.
Not this time, Jonas.
Not this time, Jonas. I
loved him though.
I thought the bit with DJ was really funny, where what I thought was he didn't exist until the bad guys were on their thing, and they had to get out the room. It didn't exist until then in the movie for me. He had funny one-liners every now and then, but it was at that point he got good.
I just couldn't get over the fact that they kept referencing how they all knew each other from the first one, and how close they. Nobody cares, mate.
I buy it.
Nobody cares.
I buy it.
Yeah, but nobody's going, these are the guys from the first Meg, these are the friends. Nobody's doing that.
No, but I buy the friends. I believed it without
Really?
watching. This could have been the first
What
film.
what was it genuinely that made you believe these people actually cared about each other? Other than the fact you were just told they care about each other.
I just do.
Like, what conversation did they have that felt?
You didn't have to. It's just the way they interacted. They just had good chemistry.
What, one of their 3 lines? Well, their chemistry
No,
on the
the
phone.
way they interact. Which 2 characters specifically?
All
of
when
them.
they're diving, and that's supposed to be their bonding moment.
No,
None
because
of them are on screen together.
Remember, half of them aren't the actual crew because they're just there to die.
Yeah.
In the movie.
Yeah, no,
the
them
ones that
also.
aren't just there to die for the plot.
Yeah.
They're, I believe, all them.
Do you?
Yeah, uncle, niece, Jason Statham. Kieran, there's 4 people. There's DJ, Jason Statham.
Yeah, well, you know what, mate? Sorry, I can't remember these important characters.
Dewey Ming and the dog survived. The dog
Thank
from
God.
the first one. It was in this one, and I thought that was so funny.
Yeah.
Is that it for the Meg team?
I've just because I've realised, obviously,
Oh, go on.
because it's fun, but it's bad. It would, because the level of comedy was the human stuff in Godzilla vs Kong, or like in Jurassic
No, the humour.
World.
It was funnier. This was funnier.
I don't think it was, because if you genuinely think about this, it was the same sort of jokes. Think of Godzilla vs Kong when he paused the thing.
Yeah, but
it's
the
like,
whole-
I hate I have to die around kids and sober. Tell me that isn't in
the
this
whole
film.
vibes are different though.
I think the vibes are the same, but the
No
only problem
way. Are
is.
you telling me the vibes of King of the Monsters?
Listen to me.
Yeah.
The vibes of the human joke scenes are the same.
But the
it
context of it.
But it only bothers me in those films as much as it does here. Even though I don't like it in here, but I just accept it as fun.
Yeah.
Because those other films have potential, and
and they also establish the world's going to end.
and it's supposed to be serious, and he's just making these ridiculous jokes. I mean, so's this one, but it doesn't matter.
No, but this is in a
the
fun
only problem
environment. Mate, the ending area is literally called Fun Island.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
This is like the Dead Island 3 of films,
good point,
mate.
good point.
It's pure parody.
But
grabs.
the only problem with this is how, because obviously the Meg one was massively successful.
Yeah.
It's going to be how successful this film is, and that's why it's a problem, because studios are going to see this and go, right, this works, and it is movies like this that is the reason that this sort of stuff is in the films that you don't want to be like that. It's because they think studios are seeing this and going, this works.
Mate, you know what I call it? It's the Guardians of the Galaxy effect, mate.
But this isn't Guardians of the Galaxy.
Nah,
it's
it's
the same.
all the same.
It's not the same.
It's all
But
the
no,
same.
but
No, because that's done well.
Yeah, exactly. Whereas this one is done the same as the other films. It's just
It's not done well.
but it's in a film that this shouldn't be there.
But the whole film shouldn't exist as a whole.
No, yeah, that's true.
Like what? No, you know what? It should. The whole point of movies is, you know what? I want to see a giant fucking shark. I want to see a bald, cockney British man fight a giant shark.
I don't want to see the idea of having the Meg on a screen for a film is a good idea.
I'm so disappointed this was the Kraken, by the way. Just
Wasn't
big
it?
octopus.
Like
It wasn't even a squid, mate. It was just big octopus. A squid would have been actually cooler.
Yeah.
Like a colossal
Yeah.
squid.
Anyway.
Anyway.
Yeah. And that's the problem with this sort of stuff. It's that studios are going to see this and go, this is work. And we're going to have loads of
No, but
films
it's
like this.
annoying because we do need films like this. I needed this after the amount of films we've...
All right, Drake.
Drake's the type of guy to say, I needed this.
I needed the Meg. Drake, the type of guy to go, that's the biggest Meg anyone's ever seen.
No, but seriously though, Frank Lampard vibes. I needed a film like this because the films we've watched recently, they've been good films.
But heavy.
Good films.
Yeah.
I just need every now and then. Like, think about it. You know when people first figured out they could make films, the dream was bold British man fighting a giant shark, and whether you like it or not, that was the dream.
To an
like
extent,
this
yes.
This is what Babylon was about, mate.
You know what, mate? I reckon if we got the director of Babylon and said, "Mate, is this what you were going for?" I promise you now, Joseph, he will say no.
That's what I took from Babylon. Movies are meant to make you feel something.
Well, I'm questioning what film you were watching.
Unironically, that's what I took from Babylon. It just made me excited about films again. You know, because it was old school. And that's what this is.
Okay, that's fine.
If this was in the 60s and it had, do you know, like when they had like a real elephant and it had all the glitz and glamour, it's a banger. Because it's now, it's not. But this is just the modern day.
Okay.
Get an elephant on the set because fucking wow, look at the skates, an elephant. Whoa.
Okay.
It's just the modern day one of that, mate, and I love it for that. But I do agree, just because it's done well doesn't mean
we need this.
I don't want a third.
No.
I arguably didn't want a second.
No.
I wanted.
Did anyone?
No. What I wanted, what they should have done was, just because they're so stupid, just work your way through the big things. You idiots! Just do the whole Squid as a movie. Obviously, it doesn't have the name, but start the MCU, mate. Meg Cinematic Universe.
Yeah.
Have a Squid in this movie.
No, listen to what you just said.
I've done it again.
You're part of the
I've done it
problem.
again.
You're part of the problem.
I've
We're
done it
not
again.
having a Meg Cinematic Universe.
No, but like, instead of having 2 movies about a big shark, have 1 movie about a big shark and 1 movie about a big squid.
Yeah, but then that's basically just like disaster movies, isn't it?
I don't care.
Yeah,
but we need stuff like that.
No, we don't.
No, but I've not seen a movie with a big squid. Have you?
Yeah, Pirates of the Caribbean.
No, but that's not. Like, I'm on about the whole movie's about the squid.
I don't need to see it.
I do. I want that.
All right.
I want that.
But it's like, that's like saying I've seen 2012 and being like, yeah, but I want a whole tsunami movie. And then I want an earthquake movie.
No, but I would like a really good tsunami movie.
We've had that, to be fair. But like, do you think
No,
we
but
need another
you
one?
can tell the story differently.
You could do that with anything.
Yeah, and that's the point of movies, Kieran.
Yeah, but there is.
There's stories to tell.
There isn't stories to tell.
Yes, there is.
You've done it with a
This is
tsunami. There's a finite number of certain interesting things you can do. You can make it for the sake of it to make money, which is what they're doing.
If you've anything written well, something written well.
Well, yeah.
Exactly. Just
What
someone
have you
write.
just
Just
said
someone
there?
write
What
a
have you
good
just-
tsunami movie.
Yeah, but that's done.
No, but it's never. It's never. Do you know what I mean?
Enough.
Like, I want someone big to pick it up. Type thing. I want it to be a big movie.
I think The Impossible was massive, to be fair.
Yeah, but that's not really about tsunami. That's about a family story just based in a tsunami. I want to tell them about a fucking tsunami.
Like what, for example?
There's a one in a film and I've forgotten which
Another
film
one,
it is.
but it's at the end for 2 minutes.
Yeah, but for a whole film. I just like stuff like that. That's just me. But like, do you know what I mean? Not everything has to be this huge in-depth character.
No, it doesn't. It doesn't.
Sometimes we just want big squid. Sometimes we just want big shark.
Yeah.
And I'm saying, why instead of making 2 big sharks, can we not just have one thing and one other thing? Because then at least they're different things.
Mm.
Do you know what I mean? And fuck it.
Rather than shoehorning it in.
Yeah, just make a different film.
But I would agree. But then
it's the same film, but it's different.
Yeah, but then could you not argue that the Squid film is not just going to be the Meg and you just replaced it with the Squid?
Yes, it is. But then it's also different.
No, it's not, Joseph.
No, I get what you're saying, but it is.
No,
There'll be people at home thinking I agree. Because I'm fed up. I'm fed up seeing a shark bite something. I want a kraken to take down a naval fleet. How cool would that be? Like, do you like the big super carriers?
Not really, mate.
That would be such a cool visual. It would though. So I want to see that.
I don't care for it. I don't need to see that in my
life.
life.
You enjoy your Dune or whatever it is, yeah?
Yeah, well, you know what? I will enjoy that Dune.
Yeah.
But again, with the extremities, there's an in-between here,
no,
Joseph.
Which is why I'd love that movie.
No, but it's just going to be the Meg, and you just replace it with the
Squid.
Squid.
Yeah, and it is.
And I would argue that's worse than just doing a second shark film and having a Squid in it. Because if you're just going to do, at least this is taking the story in a different way, that second film this Squid film would most likely follow the same sort of structure as the Meg.
Yeah, but then every film follows every film at this point.
Not to that extent. Like, the Meg, most films would be like that. Or, let's say, your disaster movies, your 2012, your San Andreas, all that crap.
Yeah.
They all follow the same
virtual,
same sort of stuff.
Yeah.
I don't need to see... I've seen that. If you're going to do
Chernobyl, but it's not natural. It's not a natural disaster.
No.
But that.
No.
Why are you laughing at that? Because that's an event. That's the same.
That is.
Yeah, so, exactly. Laugh again.
No, but I mean, that's not the same for San Andreas in terms of concepts. That's just an event, a political event that's happened.
Give me a kaiju movie. It's just Shin Godzilla, but it's a giant squid. But give me a giant squid taking out super carriers, but a political twist on it. Do you know what I mean? You can do it, and I refuse to believe you can't, mate.
I mean, you probably can.
You can. Like, why? Think about it. Why does that need to exist? Why does that not deserve to exist any more than Dune?
Yeah, because Dune actually has like something to say.
All right, fair enough.
For example, about religion and
Fair enough,
cults
mate.
and prophecies.
Fair
This
enough,
one is. But I do think
Do you get my point, though?
this should exist.
Exactly.
But I don't. I feel like you have to do things.
Moderation, mate.
Moderation
like all things.
and do it interestingly, which they're not doing.
No, but even then, you
'Cause I
don't want it. You
guarantee-
don't want it interesting all the time, because the thing you want
Not
for this...
interesting, but different in the sense of I don't want to watch the Meg. Next day, something else is on TV, and it's basically just the Meg. You've just replaced it with a squid.
No, not next day. We'll say 3 years' time. Like, if 3 years a cracker movie comes out with Jason Statham, we'll watch that.
Because if it was just going to follow the same sort of thing, but you've just replaced it with a squid. But that's me, like, writing in an exam and just slightly changing the location.
I did that.
Your teacher would be
I
like,
did that.
and your teacher would be like, this is shit.
I think that's why I failed my
Yeah,
English. It was
they'd
the
be
big
like-
40 mark at the end. I just wrote Blink, but switched it out.
Exactly, and be like, this isn't, there's no point in this.
Yeah.
And they're right, mate.
No, but
They're
then
right.
No, but then there is, because visuals are a part of movies. The visual of a squid taking out a supercarrier would be cool. Like,
It wouldn't be-
fundamentally,
Yeah.
that is cool.
It is.
You don't have to tell a story. A film, think about it, movies started with silent movies, mate, pure visual.
Yeah, no,
The
yeah,
art
but-
of movies
and they
originated
use
with-
they use the visuals to tell a story.
Mate, you could 100% tell a story with a giant squid. Environmental stuff. There you go.
Done it. Shin Godzilla.
But do it again.
Don't want it again. I've seen it.
But, no.
Right. So,
Kieran.
agree to disagree.
Yeah.
Decent film. Well, it was.
No,
it was
we
a
are
fun film.
agreeing, aren't we, really?
Yeah, but this man really wants the squids. I would like to see a squid, but I won't be upset.
No, what it is, I'm just advocating for the other team. No, but do you get my point, though?
Yeah, I do.
No, we're just going to go in circles, mate.
Yeah. So,
The second movie, which was actually the first, it's just the second we're discussing. Talk to me.
yeah. What's
And
up?
that's that's the name of the film. Good, wasn't it?
So we've seen this film.
We've seen it.
I loved this film.
Yeah,
Ridiculous amount.
yeah, genuinely surprise of the year so far.
I would. Yeah, I agree. Actually, it was the surprise of the year. I really liked it. Like
So far, obviously.
Yeah, so far.
It's August. We could have
We
a
nearly-
surprise.
yeah, we're in the last leg though. So yeah, but
Mm.
I'm expecting films that I'm going to see this year to be good. This one I wasn't,
I'm going to be honest.
and I was going to see it because
Yeah,
it was Raka Raka. But as soon as like I heard Raka Raka,
yeah,
I was like, what do you mean?
yeah, because we're obviously... We might never discuss it on the podcast, but just know we're huge fans of YouTube
A ridiculous amount, yeah.
and what it can be and what it is.
Yeah, yeah.
Do you know what I
It's
mean?
the best industry there is.
Yeah, genuinely.
Genuinely is.
And I think it's great that there's literally a bunch of fucking YouTubers.
Who have now made like actual serious.
It's a
content.
movie.
It's a. It is.
No, it's in the cinema though.
It is.
What?
You're speaking concrete facts.
That is
concrete.
mental, mate. Good film. I will start it though. With I don't care. We'll discuss the film actually after. The best thing I've seen in cinema this year is a Sidemen Sunday on a big screen. Is the
Genuine audiences are going to see that.
mate? It's the funniest film. It's from the fucking Who Wants to Be a
Was it-
Millionaire
yeah,
episode.
yeah,
as well.
yeah.
What the fuck?
By the way, so this film that's now been in that video features Harry wrote a short as
Yeah.
the going round of applause for the Taliban.
Is that the clip it
Yeah,
is?
well, that's from that.
Yeah.
And now that's been in a film.
It was a good episode, that, mate. The other one was he made a joke about Calix's leukemia
Yeah.
over an
that's,
A and B for a question.
That's
Yeah.
what that kid was watching.
Yeah.
So
What is
maybe we shouldn't feel sympathy for
what
him.
is Calix's middle name, mate? A, Luke. B, Emia. It's so funny. So that was really cool.
Yeah. No, at first I thought, I can't believe it. I was just in genuine shock. I was just like, it was the instant it came up, I just went, oh, fuck it.
I couldn't believe it.
I was just like, that caught me so off guard.
When was Sonic 2?
Last year.
Was that last year?
Yeah.
Okay, then this is my coolest moment in
Oh, do you
cinema
mean
this year.
the use of Iron Maiden? Was it Iron Maiden?
Get Out.
Was it Pantera?
Get Out.
Was it
Yes, it
Pantera?
was Pantera. The worst song as well, by the way. If you're listening to this, Walk, worst Pantera song. That was my favourite moment at the cinema.
That.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a Sidemen Sunday that I watched 2 years ago. Because it's an oldish one as well. And it's just, like, we went to the cinema.
Yeah, good for them.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Crazy. Talking of social media in the movie, they did that well.
Yeah.
When someone's on Instagram, it's actually Instagram. I'm fed up of films making their own shit.
Yeah.
Unless it's a running joke like iCarly with the pear and the pear book and
The
whatnot.
pear phone.
That's funny.
Yeah. I tried to buy that, by the way.
Yeah,
I
it's
genuinely
so
wanted
cringe,
it.
aren't you?
Fuck
I'm
off.
joking.
I was 13.
I couldn't. Do you know what it was? I couldn't watch iCarly, mate. Because it was on there.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, we're free.
Well, no, I there was a 2-3 year period where we were rich enough to actually afford Sky, so that I just consumed all the content.
Yeah.
Lost it again.
Right. Nice.
So I enjoyed the moment of peak, and then I lost it.
Right.
Why are you smiling like that? No, it was actually after the divorce.
Oh.
So good things.
We need to keep him. We need to keep his mind occupied. No, can we leave that joke in? The divorce one.
Yeah.
All right.
Carry on. I would. Yeah. It felt, and it's because these guys are like similar ages to us. They grew up.
They're way older than us, mate. They're like 30.
Oh God.
They were like 19 in like 2012, mate.
Don't say that.
They're like OG YouTube, mate.
I know they are, but it's just like.
What's the names, by the way?
So it's Daniel and Michael Philippou.
Right, there we
They're
go.
similar age to us. They're 30, which is 8 years. No, but we kind of.
No, I get what you mean.
It was that growth of social media.
For a director,
That's young.
that's really
so
young.
they've actually grown up in the stuff that they're talking about.
Yeah.
Like they would have witnessed the start of Instagram, the start of Snapchat.
Yeah, the
start of
use
YouTube.
of slang
Yeah,
in the young people,
yeah.
I thought was cool.
They actually behave like young people.
Yes. Also, Australian.
Just cheat code.
It gives
cheat
me.
code.
It is,
It's
but
a cheat code.
yeah,
It
the
just makes
accent
anything
is a
funny
cheat
and
code.
more entertaining.
It makes anything funny. It makes anything sound more serious.
Yeah.
It's weird, but it works.
Yeah, because it kind of it feels weird 'cause I'm not used to seeing this.
Yeah.
I'm not used to seeing it.
Yeah, but you know what it was like? You know what it reminded me of?
Yeah.
You know how in like British stuff when there's some... So, because obviously it's an A24 movie.
Yeah.
And it's indie. I don't like that word, but it's not high budget.
Mm-hmm.
It's in normal places. So you know when you get low budget British stuff,
Mm-hmm.
it literally felt like that, but Australian.
Yeah.
Like
Which
I believe
automatically just makes it better for me.
Yeah, but I believe we were with. I believe these people were actual people. I was like, this is actually how Australian teens are.
Yeah.
I don't know if that is. I might just be stereotyping the lot of you.
Yeah.
You know what? If I am, put your shrimps in your barbie and suck on it. That's what I say.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry.
Have
I
that.
apologise for Joseph's behaviour.
Have that.
It does not reflect my views or actions whatsoever.
Yeah, mate. You just love Australia, don't you, mate?
Yeah, I do.
Oh, I can't think about funny. That I thought that was cool. I thought the cast was cool.
Mm.
Another. I'm saying this nicely. Relax.
Right.
We discussed it the other week with Barbie.
Mm.
Another trans actress.
It's just the fact that you're saying relax before anyone's.
Yeah,
judged
I'm not
you.
relaxed.
Yeah.
Right,
It's almost like
breathe.
you're reflecting your inner thoughts.
Breathe, mate,
Yes,
breathe.
there's a trans actor. What's your point?
I don't know if it's actor or actress.
Well, no, a lot of people
Actor's
prefer
gender
actor.
neutral anyway,
Yeah.
innit? At this point, it is, innit?
It
It's
is.
like you're a waiter, not
Joseph.
Yeah. Sorry.
Yes, it is.
Sorry.
It's okay.
Sorry. Right. There was a transgender actor
Yeah.
in this, and they did it the same thing I said about Barbie.
Just no
Cool.
attention.
No attention to it. Don't make a point out of it because they're just a person at the end of the day. And I love that.
I just love the way. I just see the fear in your eyes.
Just love the way I'm stepping on eggshells.
Yeah.
Think about that.
So yes. Anyway, what did you think of the film, by the way?
Good.
Cinema.
Scary.
Yeah. When it needed to be.
The performances were good. And when it wasn't scary, I was invested in the story.
Yeah, I cared about these characters. I
Yeah.
believed them. I liked how it wasn't reliant on jump scares. 'Cause
Yeah.
they used them, and they used them well.
It wasn't really the jump scares that got me. It was more like the sort of realisation of the holy shit, this is fucked up.
Yeah, I don't like this.
Spoilers. When Riley,
Yeah,
the little brother,
yeah.
where he just started fucking mashing his head
Mhm.
into the table,
Horrid.
and the sort of
Horrid.
I don't know what it is. I don't know how they did it, but if you show too much, it becomes senseless,
Yeah.
and you just sort of none of it has any weight.
Mhm.
You know, like in your standard, like in Rambo, a dude's arm gets blown off.
Mhm.
You're not thinking that's going to affect him for the rest of his life. He's missing his
No.
arm. But this did it in a way, and I don't know how, really good. This is their debut, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, technically it's not if you watch the stuff they've done before, but officially it's their debut. I don't know how they did it, but they did it well, where they showed enough of it for it to imprint into my mind of like a little brother mashing his head.
Has just done that.
Yeah. But not showing it so much, I become immune to it very quickly. I don't know how they did it.
I think I'm kind of a bit on the opposite side with you on that one, because I felt when they did it and nobody was rushing towards him, obviously they were in shock.
No, but that's why. Real talk, have you ever been in a scenario where you're
No,
All
I
right.
haven't. Yeah, but then, okay, I would allow that for the first one, but the second one when he's banging his head on the tiles and licking the blood, do something.
Again.
Yeah, but again, just do something.
All right. I still think...
Like, if you're watching someone choke out,
yeah,
you'd be in shock for a few seconds, but that seems at least 30 seconds before someone came in.
but is that just not a lot of playing? Because a lot of that...
It's for the shock
scene was
factor. It's the shock factor.
No, it was focusing on her, the Mia,
Yeah.
because obviously she was it Mia or was it her sister? That fell to the floor. Because a lot of the time in that scene was spent looking at her. So was it one of them weird movie time things? Well, it was only
it was,
10
and it was
seconds.
also to just get the excuse of how can we get this cool shot of licking the blood, which I'll allow it. Because it was a cool shot.
Yeah.
But obviously,
no, I think you're wrong with that, mate. I think they reacted semi-appropriately, to be honest with you.
And
also, it's a movie.
Yeah. No, I get it.
They've chosen.
I get it.
And I think it works better if they're in shock. There was a lot of real life sort of things. Like I thought the way they handled social media, but not the use of it, as in like the UIs of stuff.
As in, it actually was
the way it
media.
affects people. Because when they were all doing the hand, everyone's instinct is get your phones out, film it.
Yeah.
They look like they're choking, film it.
Yeah.
And it's cool that they did that in the movie, but it wasn't the whole point of the film.
No, it wasn't. It was subtle.
It was a subtle thing, and I think that's the mark of a good movie. It's a lot of
It's
subplots.
I wouldn't say it's subtle, but
It's
I'm
not
trying
subtle,
to find the
but
word.
it's a subplot, innit? It's not. They
I
don't
wonder
talk
if
about it.
It's just there, and if you notice, you notice.
Yeah, you notice it. Yeah,
and
it's
that
just-
basically sounds like I'm just describing what subtle is, but it was.
Isn't that also the description of a subplot?
No, a subplot
Is it not?
Can
A
I-
sub-theme.
I would say sub-theme
Yeah, it's just it's a theme. I also like the schizophrenia stuff.
with the mum.
Yeah, and the dad and the switching of that and stuff. I thought that was
Everyone
handled
gave
really
a
well.
really solid performance. That dad, when he's reading the letter,
that one random scene, he decided to turn it on for some reason.
just Max, amazing.
Yeah.
Obviously we know this, but they're really talented filmmakers because it was shot so well.
Yeah, genuinely beautiful. I really like the shots of the trees. Sorry, it was like, do you know like how you've got the shots to go in between shots?
Yeah.
And it was just like a shot of the trees
Yeah.
from below with the branches and the leaves.
Yes,
rustling.
at the start.
It was throughout.
Yeah, I did notice a few of them.
I thought they were cool. I was like, that's cool.
The shot at the end, the candle lighting up her face.
Yes.
That was genuinely like ridiculously
The way
talented.
they ended it was amazing.
The way they
No way.
kind of handled death limbo,
Yeah.
just how
bit-
time going by, I don't think I've seen anyone do it better.
What do you mean time going by?
As in, when she woke up from the crash thinking she was alive, and
And she was just walking,
quickly
but-
flying through, and she was like, "What's going on?"
Yeah,
I felt it, even though I knew.
What do you mean quickly flying through? She was just walking.
Yeah, but everything was going past super quick. 1 minute.
Was it?
Yeah, because
I just thought that was how the film worked. Because you don't see people shit in a film, do you?
well, no, yeah, but it was all one shot. They didn't cut.
Was it not?
No, it was all one shot.
So when she-
to
no,
her
wait.
seeing him get better.
So
to
she
her-
was on a road,
Yeah,
and then they somehow one-shotted it into a hospital.
yeah. Or
No.
at least the hospital was all one shot.
Oh,
So she sees him getting
right.
better.
No, yeah, I'm with you.
To
I'm with you. I'm
him
with you. I'm
to
with you.
then, yeah, because she saw him getting better. Then she saws the dad. She chases the dad.
Yeah,
the
yeah,
lights
yeah,
go
I'm
out.
with you.
The lights go back up. She sees them leaving the hospital.
Yes, I'm with
lights
you.
go up, and then
Yeah.
it's all. It might not be technically one shot, but it's framed as it's one shot.
Yeah, a fluid shot.
Yeah, and
It's fluid.
the dream sequence where she was kissing the boyfriend. Do you know how she kind of rose up from the bed?
Yes,
Amazing.
that was cool.
It was genuinely like ridiculously good.
The bit, obviously, R.I.P. her dad.
Yeah.
That bit was cool.
hmm
Like the realization, because it was one of them where it's going to happen. Because she'd looked to the side, she tried to grab the scissors, and then the vision of what she saw as her dad had gone, and her actual dad had come in.
Yeah.
But she hadn't seen that. because she's been handed.
Yeah.
She's possessed or whatever. That was really good.
Yeah.
Like audibly, I was like, no way.
Yeah.
Her own dad.
The tension was amazing. Like everything in this film was it's generally like the best horror film of the 20s.
Yeah. And
Maybe with Nope, but is that a thriller?
that's not a horror film, it's a thriller, mate. Suck it.
All right.
Yeah, you could say then Nope. I don't know if we were meant to interpret it this way,
Okay.
but I was thinking, did he kill the mum? Did the mum really try to kill herself?
I mean, we were supposed to question that, but no.
No, I'm not saying either or, but I'm saying that was cool.
Oh, the inclusion of that, yeah.
That was just a cool thing. There was a lot of things.
You felt, this might sound so pretentious here, but I felt like I was in the film, as in, when she was going through limbo, I felt discombobulated.
Right then. No, I believe I get what you
mean. When she was starting to feel paranoid about it,
yes.
I was starting to think, actually, maybe he did kill her. And even though when she said when she was talking to her in the mirror, he's been posing as your dad, I knew that makes no sense, but I believed it.
No, but that's what Skits is, isn't it?
Yeah, and I was
I
like,
think that's really cool.
You were going along, everything felt believable.
Yeah, because normally in these films, or is it just a human thing? Wow, that's mental. That's probably why she believed it in the films. But another thing, genuinely my favourite thing about this film, it's my favourite thing about potentially a horror film in a long time. They didn't do this weird shit where I was like, oh, in the 17th century, blah, 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 blah. They never did any of that.
They didn't give...
There was a two sentences where I was like, oh, apparently there's a hand in here that got cut off.
How
and
cool
waxed,
is that?
Or there's another one out there.
Yeah.
And then that was played off as a joke, and then that was it.
Yeah.
They didn't set up any laws. I really liked how the old guy that was in the wheelchair where Riley was meant to be, you know, like literally being the bad angel on her shoulder. Disgusting. But I liked how that was the guy in the hospital. So they sort of established some rules, but not too many.
Yeah, we weren't nothing was hand fed to us.
Yeah, they didn't. The one an expert, the one a book on
it. They were treating us like intelligent people. They could just
no, I don't think it was that, because there wasn't alt to figure out, and that was good.
I think there was. Like, if you looked into it, you probably could figure out what isn't there to figure out.
There's no, mate. That's the point. They just told a story, and that's beautiful. They didn't. Do you know, like Insidious? It's like, oh, there's this and there's the door.
The further and all that stuff.
Yeah, no.
But I mean, like, you're definitely gonna get like found fakes on YouTube making a video explaining the hand. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, but fuck them. They're wrong. It doesn't need to be.
No,
it
doesn't need to be. But that's not to say there isn't stuff to look at. But it's just not spoon fed to you.
No, genuinely, there isn't anything to look at. There's two offliners. There's two.
No, not about the hand. I don't mean about the hand.
No, but that's the law. That's the whole point of the film.
But how the spirit thing works, you could definitely piece some stuff together. I guarantee
but it's not.
I think Hereditary did that as well. There's not that much dialogue on.
Yeah, fuck Hereditary, mate. It's a
bias.
It's a talk to me episode, isn't it?
It's a what?
It's a talk to me episode.
No, but you've just fucking Insidious, man. Stop mentioning Insidious.
No,
I get what you mean.
But like, there's none of it.
Yeah.
The only bit is it's dead people. That's it.
Yeah.
There's no rhyme or reason. She went to a different. In the end, when she was dead, she was in Spain or something.
Yeah.
So it's not even like you just get ghosts of your country.
Well, I think as well, like, you could be like, is that the other hand, or is how much time has passed that the hand's got here?
Yeah, that could literally be in 50 years.
And I usually don't like, when movies do an ambiguous ending for the sake of, this didn't feel like an ambiguous ending for the sake of
this fit.
I was like, this is great.
Yeah,
and you got what was going on before she did.
Yeah.
And then you're thinking, she now knows what this is.
Yeah.
And she's still purposefully doing this.
Yeah, and
all the others know and all.
Yeah, and then you think, oh my god, all these other people we've seen are actually people.
Yeah.
Did you just press that while I've been speaking, or have I just tripped?
No. Something came up.
Oh, all right. Sorry, I thought you just like stopped recording mid-sentence.
I'm getting bored.
One thing, there was a lot of, I don't know how you'd word it, sort of like subtly fucked up stuff. My favourite was when she tried to communicate with him while he was in a coma. When Mia tried to communicate with Riley and it was a little girl. What the fuck?
That wasn't a scary. It was the bit
with the images of.
Do you want me to show you? It was genuinely
literally goosebumps, brother.
I turned away for a sec. I was genuinely like really.
Oh, so to put it to what it reminded me of. That was
like really Satanist stuff.
Yeah, what it reminded me of is the scene in Shaun of the Dead where he gets dragged out the window.
Yeah, can we stop for a second here?
That
Oh, I hate that. I agree with you.
That, but with not an emphasis on
Look how
gore.
silly.
There was no violence in it. There wasn't his intestines were getting ripped out. But I just got
the imagery.
vibe.
It was the imagery.
It was. I've never seen. What's the word for it? The Black Ops 2 map. What's it called? Limbo. Is it Limbo?
Transit.
No, the Black Ops 2 map. The dead people one. The
Mob?
Alcatraz.
Purgatory.
Purgatory. I've never seen a more
Mob of the Dead vibes.
Mob of the Dead vibes.
It
I've
had
never
the
seen
same
a more
colours as well.
Yeah, but that's the best representation of
Mate,
Purgatory I've ever seen, brother.
that was genuinely
Horrifying.
one of the most horrifying things I've seen in like the last few years.
You know how everyone treats that scene from Nope?
Yeah.
That's how I saw this.
Yeah, I wouldn't
No,
even
not
say
the
that's
same
close.
thing, but in levels of thingy. That's how I saw this one. Where, like, genuinely,
It was
the grimmest thing I've seen in a while, mate.
When they're all red, and I never want to see that again. But I do.
How'd they make the air look red?
It was horrible, man.
Like, it was weird.
It was.
It was really good, though.
Oh, I even think it's genuinely the most effective horror scene of the 20s. Not even close. Not even close.
Yeah, no, seriously, it was fucked
it
up.
really
I cannot
fucked me
explain it, but as soon as I saw that, I was like, I can't put it into words, mate, but something felt wrong.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like, I felt like I shouldn't be watching this.
No, yeah, I feel it felt.
It genuinely took me off guard, because it just cut to it, didn't it?
Yeah.
With the noise and everything, I was like, what the fuck? Like, that was my actual reaction. I was like, what the fuck?
So second, I didn't know that was going on. I thought, she's been tricked. I thought she'd been tricked.
Yeah.
And the girl was all them.
Yeah,
No,
yeah.
she just saw it, and then that disgusting old little freak at the end, speaking to her, he really disturbed me, mate.
Yeah.
But I hope he doesn't look like that.
Oh my
the
god.
makeup was horrible.
Oh my god.
Imagine he does.
Oh my
No,
god.
he don't.
Why have you said that?
He don't.
No, we just go in the ground and rot its blackness after we die. Mate, I'd rather blackness than that.
Oh, mate.
Oh,
Horrible.
literally.
Really effective.
Literally torment.
And two guys off YouTube have done better than most horror people in the last 3 years.
No, seriously though, that was mental.
It's genuinely, I can't get over how good it was.
Genuinely, you might be right with the most effective horror scene in a long time.
In a long time.
It's not even a scene, it's like a 2-second shot. And it's had that much impact.
It did more than most horror films that
Think about how many other 2-second shots are in every film ever, and we're sat talking about this.
I don't think I've ever, I might sound like a little
extreme.
Little rat here.
Alright.
A little scaredy cat. I've never turned away from something in the cinema, from like actual disgust, until that. Like I was so physically repulsed. I couldn't even fight it. I just literally looked away. I was like,
wow.
I'd rather just look at this dark scene.
That is actually mental.
I was just like, it really fucked me up.
That's good. That's good.
It was horrible. It was horrible.
Another bit I liked, the kangaroo at the start.
Yeah.
Because that was so good, by the way. Because basically, start of the film, there's a kangaroo on the road. It's dying.
Yeah.
And we think it's a classic. Why have you got out your car? Jump scare vibes. You know, like someone's going to come out the woods or something. Nah, dying kangaroo.
Yeah.
Like genuinely. And then I don't get this. Maybe it's Australia because that's a thing that might happen. But the way Riley was just like, just put it out of its misery. What do you mean, just put it out of its misery?
Yeah, because I was thinking,
the way he was saying it, it was like it was a nothing task. Like I'm not clicking my fingers. I've got to run over the prick.
Yeah. Just think, because he's 13, 14. If that happened to us at that age, we would. I guarantee.
Yeah.
We would have sat around there for like 10 minutes. Like, nah, Kieran, what do we do?
Yeah.
Joe,
and as well, I'm going to play that card. The bigger something is, the more I care about it to a certain extent.
Right.
Like a kangaroo dying on the road is worse than a hedgehog.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? That kangaroo has more feelings than that hedgehog. Is the way I view it. I can't explain to you why,
Okay.
but I do. It's the same way that insects don't have rights. Because they're tiny.
No way you saying insects don't have rights.
Actually, due to the Animal Welfare Act, they don't.
They don't?
They're invertebrates, mate. If you've got a spine, you've got rights. If you don't have...
Is that actually genuinely how it
if
works?
you don't have a spine, like you can't get done for animal abuse against like a cockroach.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I guess that actually makes sense. Because, like, what are you going to do? Arrest me for killing this spider?
Yeah, but you get my point. Anyway,
yeah. By the way, just sideline.
I feel like we should continue this point first, though, because it's quite a big one,
No,
isn't
it's
it?
about the kangaroo.
Oh, okay, go on.
This might get cut. Do you think there was a more effective way to put it out of its misery than the way she was going to do it?
Yeah, I did think running it over's really...
At the speed she was going and the distance, you're not guaranteed to kill it there.
You
I was thinking, do you not have anything in your car that you could
I
just...
think if you... I think it's a crush of the skull. No matter what speed, the weight of a car over a skull.
And I think it's less personal than having to physically...
Oh, yeah. Oh, well, you think she's going to get like a slit its neck?
If you had something sharp, just straight into the skull.
No, that is
it's
too
less
personal.
painful as well.
I don't know, but I think the way they did it was so good. Cool shot.
Of the...
Just the above.
Yeah.
And her approaching it. Because
And I like the detail as well of the kangaroo's now in purgatory because of that. Because when she was in the afterlife, it was there, and she was stuck in purgatory with it.
Was it actually there? So I thought it was one of them where I was like...
Maybe it's one of them, it's how you interpret it.
It was no, I think it was just there to tie off the loop, which this is the whole point of this discussion.
Yeah.
I really like how they did that at the start of the film, put it out of his misery. That's a theme that was established early on. But before anything's got real, so you've forgotten about it when stuff's actually got real. And then she brings it up with Riley, or her mum tells her to. Her mum tells Mia, put him out of his misery.
Yeah.
He's hurting.
Yeah.
I'm hurting.
Felt everything.
I felt everything. That's a Lemmy thing there.
Talk to me.
Talk to me. I've got time. No, right.
I've got your hand. Let me in.
Use your laptop. Wrong way down a one-way street.
That was beautiful. That's how I felt, mate. That was beautiful.
Yeah, and they established that premise, which is a fucked up premise. Put it out of its misery. What's that mean?
Yeah.
And when you think about it, what's that mean? Deep it. Anyway, you just think about that. And then obviously they called it back when Riley, she was like, oh, we've got to kill Riley. I just thought that was cool.
Well, yeah, but like, what else could it mean? It just means, for me, the thing I got for that was, it was also in purgatory, because it was just left to kind of die.
Look, it's definitely dead now.
Well, yeah, but so's she. But now she's in purgatory. And it's only some aren't.
Seriously, I really didn't think it was there. It was in the reflection.
It might not be.
It was in the reflection as well.
I thought I remember her turning around and seeing it hop away. I could be wrong.
You could be wrong. No, let's discuss it. What's the point of the kangaroo? Because I think it is a spiritual thing. But why is it there? Is it just to tie off the...
Or maybe it's just to really hammer in she's dead, but I think we'd get that anyway, so...
No, it's the way they did it in the film. It felt relevant at the time to show the kangaroo.
It did.
But I can't remember why it was. Because we've already done the put it out of its misery thing.
Yeah, because she was staring at him, wasn't she? And then she saw the kangaroo. Right, someone smarter than us will figure that out.
Do you know what it is as well? We might need to rewatch it. We've literally just watched it once. Chill the fuck out, lads.
Yeah, sorry, we're not... No, I mean, to be fair, we're assuming people are criticising us here, mate.
Yeah, literally. Sorry if you're not criticising us.
Don't chill the fuck out. I'll do it. It's probably good for you.
Yeah, chill out anyway.
Yeah, just... Are you happy? Anyway.
Yeah.
Yes. What an amazing directorial debut, by the way.
Yeah.
That brings us on to the next.
Yeah, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to raise on your excellent directorial debut. And I'm going to say, let's ruin the second bit. Let's ruin their second job, mate.
Exactly. Because the second part is... as of recording, it's just been announced that Talk To Me 2 has been confirmed and they're going to direct it.
It's confirmed. I thought it was just in the work, like talking about.
No, it's confirmed.
For fuck's sake.
So actually, all that stuff you were just saying before, praising them and how original and different lore and stuff. Tell me this isn't going to expand on the lore.
When you said this to me 10 minutes before we started recording, I thought, how could they do a second one without expanding on the lore?
So everything you've just praised them for, mate.
No, you know what? They could though, because the whole point.
Do you think they will?
You've just got to tell another story like they did this one.
Do you think it's going to be the other hand? We don't need it though.
No, but then what's that's not
exactly.
What you've got to do is if for some reason they want to capitalise on the franchise, fine. The hand is a cool concept anyway,
it is.
And I potentially wouldn't mind more drops, a little drop of lore, a little drop. I don't want a full Insidious.
Yeah.
I don't want bloody Elaine to come out of nowhere.
I feel like something has done that before. Just droplets of stuff.
Sinister kind of had it. That wasn't lore heavy, but that's a different type
of
horror.
Second Sinister was shit.
Yeah, and it's also a different type of horror film entirely.
These guys have real, like, I'm not just saying this.
Yeah.
They have, like, ridiculous talent.
Yeah.
You can do some other original stuff. I don't think anybody's watching this and going, we need a Talk To Me 2.
No, but
however,
just use it as a vessel to tell a different story.
This will build their brand, because if it just shows, I'm looking at this from a pure marketing point.
Yeah.
If they've made this film as an indie and it's already getting a sequel, other people, studios and stuff will see that and go, well, there must be something here.
Yeah.
So it looks good for them. But it's just, like, I know the quality's different here. Don't Breathe. That got a sequel, didn't it, recently?
Yeah.
Was anybody asking for that?
No, but is that the same people? Is it the same this?
I'm not too sure.
And it's also, you know what? I disagree.
Yeah.
I think this could do with a sequel.
Hear
me out.
Okay.
For a start, it's literally their directorial debut, so their only chance at making a second movie might be a sequel.
Yeah.
Studios might not go, no, make a sequel.
It's true.
And you can do a sequel, and it can just be a completely different story. Because the story on this wasn't really the ghost stuff.
Well, no, I don't think it'll be these characters at all.
No. But it doesn't have to be a continuation. Just tell a different story.
No, yeah.
I don't know how, but that's why I'm not in the director's chair.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? That's
No, but it's just like, this is an extreme, but like Saw, we didn't need another Saw.
No, but that is based on
The concept.
Yeah, whereas this isn't. I feel like The Hand is just a vessel.
To be fair, they could have already they might have even wrote this as a 2-3 film,
do you know what I mean?
and we don't know. But I was shocked to see the news of a second one.
Do you know what I view it, mate? The Hand in this movie, the whole ghost stuff is just the nacho chip for the salsa that is the actual main story.
Say that again?
The Hand is the nacho chip for the sauce that is this movie.
Yeah.
Like it just carries it.
Yeah, okay.
It's just the reason because obviously the film has to exist. Put a hand in, haunted stuff.
I'm not like angry at its existence because I genuinely have
I'm really excited,
extreme faith, and I will see it in cinema.
I'm really excited.
I'm not too keen on having a sequel. I'd rather they do something else, but I will support them no matter what.
Look, because realistically, if they do a second one,
and
it is different. It don't matter if the hand's still in it. Like really.
No,
I think it will be a different film.
What do you mean? Like,
it'll be a different film.
Like the hand won't be there.
No, the hand will be there.
No,
that's the whole point of the
that's
film.
what I mean. But I've seen enough of it.
No, but the whole point of this film wasn't the hand, though. It was the stuff like they replaced that hand for anything else, and the film's still
I get
good.
what you're saying.
So like they could tell another good film. They could tell another great story.
Yeah.
Where just the hand is just the vessel.
No, I agree. But I feel like I could see something else completely different, and I'd rather see that.
I don't think the studio take the chance on that yet, because what they've done with this
as
works.
well though. If the second one doesn't do well, it's even worse.
That's just the joy of being a director.
It's like it's the gamble they're playing. Well, I would have rather have seen something else.
What if they do?
And I know James Cameron can make a good action film, do something different. I know that's why I get frustrated with Fincher. He just does the same stuff because he's good at it.
Yeah, but not fine.
But then any time he's done different stuff, it's always gone well. And I'm just thinking, you should do this more, mate.
Yeah, but what if they just build upon, for instance?
Okay.
That's what I mean. I feel like.
Do you think like that's what they're doing here?
Yeah, that's my point. I feel like sequels as a whole, on average, scum, money laundering.
Maybe it's because I've been hurt too much
You've
by
been
horror.
hurt. Mate, you're a Star Wars fan.
No.
You're hurt by
it's
sequels.
not more about them sequels. It's horror sequels.
Oh yeah,
usually
they're always shit.
Like
the first it was poo and all.
Not scary. Do you mean the original film or the recent one?
The recent. I'm not. The original one even a film. It was like a TV thing, wasn't it?
That's where it was a film.
Yeah, I think it's like a TV movie though.
Still good, scary. That was actually scary.
Yeah, still don't care. I don't like clowns, mate. That's it, innit, really, mate? Obviously, at some point, I'd like a film that isn't.
Yeah.
Talk to me.
I'm not opposed to it. I'm not going to not see it.
Yeah.
I'm going to.
I also think it's going to be good.
Yeah, it most likely will be.
Yeah, they could do it where it's based purely on the other perspective.
What do you mean?
We could follow a ghost through their different experiences with touching people. Do you know what I mean? I don't know. They could do.
I'm open to it.
That could be cool.
I will be there. But as a whole, I really hope they get even more successful with their film career because they're genuinely really talented people.
I'd like them to do an action movie because obviously that's sort of their original bollocks.
Yeah. Netflix will pick them up.
I don't want Netflix.
No,
to
I
pick them
don't. But tell me they won't.
It'd be good for them as well.
Yeah, it would be good for them.
I don't know if you can do this. You know what? I'm sure you can because David Tennant's not David Tennant's real name.
Yeah.
But when they're on the directed by it's Daniel and Michael thingy, it's not Raka Raka.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? They're doing it as directors, so they might go, no, we're not doing the Netflix route. We know what they're like. We'll have no.
Well, they might do it as well as they don't want to do what they've done on YouTube. They might be like, we've done that. We don't want to repeat this.
Yeah, they might just like horror films.
Yeah.
I said it earlier. A good film is a good film.
Yeah, and they are very capable of making it.
You said to me earlier, what does that even mean? You understand now, don't you?
Yeah,
a good film's a good film.
Yeah, but we were speaking about the Meg. It's not. Tell me.
yeah. All right. A good film's a good film, though.
Yeah. I would agree with that.
If they come out with a buddy road trip comedy, and it's really good, it's really good.
You know, everything. By the way, actually, I'll change it now. Everything I've said about disaster films and romantic films. If Raka Raka make it, I have faith it'll be good. Get them in a squid film.
I'm saying it. No, I'm saying it. Give Raka Raka the next Godzilla movie.
I'd trust them with a.
You know what? Genuinely.
Okay, I don't know about that.
No, to be like.
There's no way Raka Raka's behind King Ghidorah.
Why are we even discussing this?
This is why people listen.
This is such an obscure thing. No one's ever thought. I wonder if Raka Raka are going to direct a Godzilla movie.
You've never thought that in your life?
Until just now. No, genuinely, I hope they don't.
Yeah, sorry, boys.
Sorry.
Please don't do that. But
if
you
you're
are
not,
great.
right, if you're not the prick who did the Shin Godzilla, I've decided I don't want you doing a Godzilla movie. That's what I've come
right.
during this course of this episode. I've come to that conclusion. I just want him doing them all the time.
Yeah, okay.
Fair enough.
I think that's it.
Yeah.
It's been a good one. It's been a long one.
It's been a fucking long one.
Very
Mate.
different mix of films to talk about. Complete polar opposites.
Yeah, but you might like it.
Yeah, the difference.
You might hate it. You may not have even made it this far.
No, you might. No one is even here.
No.
And we're okay with that. We're not, but we have to be.
Well, for the brand we are.
Yeah, for the brand, we just but we're down inside.
Sad people don't sell. Happy people
We're
sell.
happy. So yes, thanks for listening as always.
Yeah.
We'll see you for next week.
Yeah.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.